no audience is ever ready, but they were clearly talking about a specific audience. What I tried to do when I brought this show up to players in the first place was that I wanted Wilson Theater to reflect what Wilson's population looked like. Why can't we do that to the audience? Why can't the audience at Wilson reflect what Wilson's population looks like? Because it doesn't, and it should.
I think they wanted to shut down the Color Museum, but the problems with the Color Museum they didn't shed light on, they didn't want to try to fix, they just wanted it out of the way. So I think that it's great we're doing this because this is something that people still can talk about race in this play, but at the same time it's not it's exactly what we want it to be. It's our image of what we think being black is. I think that people seem to assume that being black is one big stereotype, and I think that's what the Color Museum they thought that was going to be. But this play goes against that idea of it, and it makes it into something amazing.
It really made me just sad because it sounded like they didn't have faith in our cast and our directors and our team, which a school's supposed to, lift the students up and applaud them for doing something that is really risky and really out there, and not bring them down for it, but maybe be like, okay, they're going to do this, they need a lot of help, instead of making them feel bad for making kind of a really brave decision. And that just made me kind of sad, and it made me lose a lot more hope in the administration. They didn't support us, and they didn't know what theater was. Theater is about pushing the limits, taking risks, and learning from it, and I feel like that was a really good learning opportunity, but it still ended up being one. Just made me sad.
Maybe we should say something in the beginning. And I'm like, what do you mean? As a black person, I don't get a prelude. I don't get a prelude. Nobody's gonna tell me, oh yeah, when you get in the elevator, yeah, that white lady's gonna clench the shit out of her bag. Nobody tells me that. So there's not gonna be a prelude for this. It doesn't deserve one. Because that's how I live my life. And if you're seeing through your eyes, you don't get a caption at the bottom. The purpose of the play was to be striking. To strike, you don't get a countdown. There's no 3, 2, 1.
Because we were like, what are we going to write about the meeting? It's right here.
3 pages.
3 pages. So we're going to make that happen, but let's make sure that we say everything we want to.
I don't know who said it, but someone was like, players only casted you because you guys are black. They don't care about your talent. And to me, it was really ironic because we were in a diversity task force meeting talking about how to improve race at Wilson through theater, and they didn't want us to do it with the Colored Museum. So instead of helping us and suggesting different ideas, they just divided us more. And yes, 4 of the players there were white, and there were only, or 5 of the players there were white, and there were only 6 of us. John was the only black one, but it definitely felt like the things they were trying to say were creating more of a division between the cast and the players than a community, which I just thought was really ironic. And why are you here if that's your goal right now?
There's a physical component from the meeting that I remember you guys walking in together, unified, kind of chests out, ready to go. And then there was a deflation moment and a separation where once we got in a circle, you guys got away from each other. And it was now it was there's a dissent among you. Some of you thought this was still a good idea. Some of you were there's no way I'm doing this at all. I didn't know what I was doing. And then the people who ended up staying involved were the people who got the most emotional, and they just needed people to lean on.
Tiffany said something. She was like, this is why sometimes I don't speak out or say what I want to say, because I don't want to be the loud black girl. And when she said that, I really started crying, and it's gonna make me start crying again.
There was a moment at the end where the people who got what they wanted just walked out, because they were like, yep, that play's done.
Every play that's been put on, the audience is not ready. They get there, they sit down, and they wait. They don't expect what's going to happen. They wait and see what's going to happen. You have to experience something first before you can judge it.
That's theater. Yes.